I'm not gonna lie, I was wrong about the last episode, basically episode five. Basically facing that Earth Dragon, based in this anime. The cat is a S rank S rank in this anime. One thing I would personally want to say here is basically that I thought that basically that the girl basically who was basically Stella, I was basically was to expecting her to basically go berserk because of something may have happened to her camp, which is basically an Earth Dragon. Because I was expecting that from her to really actually do it, but however, it really did not really do that. Really did not, and it just really just kind of just puzzled to me. And I was like, wow. So it really didn't do really that much of a justice for her. I was expected her to really to do something, but we really did not get that really at all. So I mean, I'm kind of disappointed of that because we didn't get to really see that base of that major player to really actually to be from right there. So I'm not saying this anime is a failure. I'm not saying the episode's a failure. I am just saying that the episode five was kind of like I would say not a letdown, but basically I would actually I'm talking about episode six from episode five to episode six. But even though the episode six, it just didn't really show that really much of reaction from her and stuff like that. Because I done I would figure to basically see a such a reaction that basically that she would have. Now when you take into talking about basically like dragons. Dragons are pretty much are mystic animals. They exist like basically in fantasy lands or storytellers, or maybe just based on World of Warcraft, because usually drakes are pretty much our figures are primarily based on dragons. Well, dragons. Now to talk about the latest expansion, which is the Dragon Expat expansion. It was okay. It was not really one of my favorites, but I think that basis that I mean, when you're learning about the race of dragons and stuff like that, learning about the race of dragons and the way how they present themselves, how they to basically protect themselves when it comes to each different of a dragon clan. When you have like a fire dragon clan, you have a earth dragon clan, wind dragon clan, uh, storm dragon clan, whatever it may be, is ice, whatever maybe it is. Because I mean, dragons are pretty much I would say like the basis of the balance of the force base of the nature of for themselves and stuff like that. But even though when you put together other different ideas that basically protects dragons that protect themselves, and when you usually have that, we usually have those, which is basically called elder dragons. Elder dragons are pretty much are called the aspects of the dragons means that they are supposed to look out for their kin, means their family, their people, and stuff like that. And they do take this very seriously, especially along with World of Warcraft. That's also well too. And I want to principle say here is that, like I said before, I expected Stella to really to basically get really extremely upset, but however she really didn't, and that's what kind of let me down because we just didn't see that full on reaction based on what she's going to do. Like I said before, the episode is not bad. It's not bad, but it was a letdown. It was also kind of disappointing to me because we didn't really actually get to see what I basically expect her to basically actually see. But even though when I look at Stella, basically just in this anime, not just basically a fan first kind of person in this character, but I would expect of her would basically be basically be of her that would just basically get really upset and get very extremely mad. That's what I view from basically from her. But even though since we know her back in the episodes, which is basically a good thing, basically a good thing. But the question is, there's one other question I do want to ask. There might be a very good possibility. Might be a very good possibility. Could there be more Earth dragons basically out there? Now that's something we really do not know. However, if there really actually are more Earth dragons, then how come the Earth dragon was only existed in basically into the dungeon? Maybe Stella decided to basically live in there. Maybe she got banned from her people or something, or maybe something that we just really do not know. Maybe there's just something that we're just not really actually just seeing, just actually seeing. But even though, like I said before, when that expression on her face right there just really says it all. I figured that she was going to go berserk and she was going to go crazy. That's kind of like saying like with Naruto about what he saw from Hinata, not Hinata, yeah, Hinata from Hinata. He thinks that she was gone, she was dead, and then Naruto just like freaked out really quick, and then like just slipped his mind, and then like the Nine-Tailed Fox almost got consumed, almost dead, and basically that. So I think that basically in my own view, based on this episode, yes, it's a letdown and it's also disappointing. And basically just to see from right there, basically to see from right there, we just didn't really get that. We just really did not get that much of the reaction for whatsoever at all. That's what it feels to me, and basically stuff. So there's stuff that I can't really can basically I can say like it's terrible, it's bad, or it's not. It's not just basically just all of that. But I'm just basically it's just some things. It's just some things that basically to me I would expect for something a lot more to base it to happen. Also, well too. Now let's talk about the new characters basically in the anime. Also, well too. One thing I am really quite surprised is basically seeing the fairies, basically seeing the fairies. Now, fairies is pretty much they like to wander around, basically in the forest and stuff like that. That's basically what they really like to do. Basically really like to do. I guess they kind of like strangers and stuff like that. Sometimes they do, sometimes they really don't. But sometimes when you have like fairies, sometimes fairies really do not show themselves really all that much. Let's if it's something for a very good reason for them to really to explore. Now, do I expect them to really to show up or occur in business? Yes, I do expect that. I do expect that, but I don't see that the fairies are going to play a major big role in this anime. I just don't think they really are not. I don't think we're not going to get really that much development based from them based in this episode. So that's all I got to say. And basically, so yeah. Anyways, that's it for this episode. How about you guys think? You guys like this? You guys like the episode? You guys think it was good? Think it was bad? Love to hear what you guys have to say. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys there. Take care. Hope you have one day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribe. Please like it. Give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs up. Doesn't matter to me. And please leave me comments below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you guys have one day. Take care. God bless. I love you guys. Please stay safe. And remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.